Listen here, boss. I ran your ID.
He gave his license. No warrants, no cause. But the officer wouldn't let it go. Let me search your car. Under the Fourth Amendment, you have the right to say no. No warrant, no probable cause, no consent, no search. Don't let fear override your rights.
Everything seems to check out. Hold on. I'm going to give it back to you, but before I give it back to you, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if you'd consent to me taking a look inside your car. Do you think that's cool?
To be honest, officer, I'm on my way to work. I didn't really do anything wrong, you know. I'd be happy if you just kind of let me go on my way if everything checked out, you know.
You seem a little nervous. Everything okay? You said you're on your way to work?
Yeah. No, I'm not nervous. I don't want to be late. I mean, I gotta go to work. But I mean, if everything checked out, I would, you know, if you're okay with it, I'd like to just, you know.
Well, again,
It's the first day on the job for the brand new city police chief. He's driving to work, ready to introduce himself, ready to lead the department. But before he can even make it to the station, one of his own officers pulls him over. At first, the chief thinks it's a routine stop, but then everything changes. The officer starts barking orders, talking down to him, refusing every request the chief calmly makes. He won't explain the stop, won't identify himself, and won't even let the chief speak. The irony, this officer has no idea that the man he's harassing is literally about to become his boss. The chief stays professional, tries to de-escalate, but the officer keeps pushing, interrupting him, threatening him, and abusing authority he doesn't even realize he's about to lose. And when the chief finally reveals who he is, the officer's face says everything. This wasn't just disrespect. It wasn't just unprofessional. This was a career-ending mistake. Because on day one, the new chief just got the perfect example of what's wrong inside his own department. And that officer, let's just say, his first impression was also his last.
I know my rights. I mean, I'm a little.
Oh, we're doing it that way.
I haven't really had the best interaction with police, but.
Oh, okay. So you have. So now I'm a bad guy, and you're a lawyer.
No, sir. I just.
So you don't trust me, which makes me not trust you, right? You understand how that works?
Yes, sir, I do. But I also have a job, and I have a family to support. You know.
Right.
I really appreciate it.
So
let me go on my way.
An arrest would look probably pretty bad to your employer if instead of being 5 minutes late, you end up spending the night in jail or maybe missing a couple days of work.
There's no reason to arrest me, sir. You just said that everything checked out, so, you know, if everything checked out, then I should be able to leave, right?
Well, I'd like to take a look in the car. I don't think you're understanding that part. You keep forgetting to answer my question on why I should trust you, because I don't trust you, and I want to take a look in the back of this car.
No, well,
I'm going to see what's going on.
I appreciate that, sir, but, you know, I kind of don't trust you either, to be honest. And I know my rights, and I prefer...
Again, we're back to this.
You just let me go, to be honest.
Just let you go. You understand that even that language, letting you go, implies that I'm letting you go while you've done something wrong, which makes me wonder if there's drugs or guns,
there's no drugs, there's no
weapons
guns.
Of some sort, narcotics, human. You got someone in the, you know, you take a guy like you and you put a suit on you, and it's really easy to get through some places, and I don't think I feel real comfortable with you tossing a suit on and then scooting through my town, trying to pretend like you're just some guy that's late for work. You're making me nervous.
I mean, I can show you my work badge if that makes you feel better, sir.
That's easy to make, bro.
I don't want to go through this whole...
Am I going to have to take you out of this car, or are you going to let me look in this car?
Or not.
Yeah, like I said, there was nothing when I ran your license, so if I could just get some more compliance...
I mean, according to the law, I should be able to go, sir.
It took like, what, 2 minutes for me to get your license and run it? Now we've been here arguing longer than that.
Well, if you just let me go, I think we'd be fine, but I don't feel comfortable. I have a family to support, you know.
Right.
I really appreciate it.
So
The video ends there, but the story has just begun. This wasn't a clip for internet laughs.
Go on my way.
An arrest would look probably pretty bad to your employer if instead of being 5 minutes late, you end up spending the night in jail or maybe missing a couple days of work.
There's no reason to arrest me, sir. You just said that everything checked out, so, you know, if everything checked out, then I should be able to leave, right?
Well, I'd like to take a look in the car. I don't think you're understanding that part. You keep forgetting to answer my question on why I should trust you, because I don't trust you, and I want to take a look in the back of this car. I'm going to see what's going on.
I appreciate that, sir, but, you know, I kind of don't trust you either, to be honest.
Okay.
I know my rights, and I prefer.
Again, we're back to this.
You just let me go, to be honest.
Just let you go. You understand that even that language, letting you go, implies that I'm letting you go while you've done something wrong.
This was an instant, high-stakes internal audit delivered right to the top. The chief didn't need an undercover
It's the
investigation.
first day on the
He got
job
his
for the
evidence
brand
handed
new city
to
police
him
chief.
on a silver platter.
He's driving to
complete
work,
with an officer
ready to introduce
demonstrating
himself,
textbook
ready to lead the
examples of
department.
misconduct,
But
poor
before he can
judgment,
even make it to
and
the
failure
station,
to communicate.
one of his
Think
own
about
officers
it.
pulls
Every
him over.
procedure violated,
At first, the chief
every
thinks
ounce
it's
of
a
power
routine
abused,
stop.
was witnessed
then
by the
everything
one person
changes.
whose job it is to
The
fix
officer
those
starts
exact
barking
problems.
orders,
The
talking
officer's
down to
immediate
him,
future?
refusing
That
every
traffic stop
request the
wasn't
chief
just a
calmly
bad
makes.
day. It was the
He won't
definitive
explain the
end
stop,
of his police career.
won't identify
You don't
himself,
threaten the person who
and
signs
won't
your
even let the
paycheck,
chief speak.
especially when that person
The irony,
just saw you
this
acting as
officer
the
has no
perfect
idea
symbol of
that the man
everything
he's
wrong with
harassing
the system.
is
And for the new
literally
chief,
about to become his
he didn't
boss.
just walk into the station.
The chief stays
He walked in with a
professional,
mandate.
tries
His
to
very first
de-escalate,
order of business was
but the
already
officer keeps
decided for
pushing,
him. That encounter
interrupting
became
him,
the founding
threatening
moment of
him,
his leadership.
and abusing
A clear,
authority he doesn't even
undeniable
realize
signal
he's about
to
to
every
lose.
officer under
And when
his
the chief
command,
finally
the old
reveals who
ways
he
are
is,
over. Abuse
the
of
officer's
power will
face
not be
says
tolerated.
everything.
That
This
officer's
wasn't just
terrible
disrespect.
mistake on day
It
one
wasn't
didn't
just
just ruin his
unprofessional.
life. It
This
became
was
the
a
catalyst
career-ending
for
mistake.
change. The defining
Because on
moment
day
that
one,
launched a whole
the new chief just got the
much
perfect
needed era
example
of accountability
of what's
in that
wrong
city
inside his own
police
department.
It only
And that
took 1
officer,
minute on the side of the
let's
road
just say
for the new
his
chief
first
to
impression
realize this
was
job is
also
going
his
to be
last.
harder than he thought. But now he knows exactly where to start.
Trying to break the law. You've asked me this question before. I've told you that I don't feel comfortable allowing you to search my vehicle, and at this point, I'd like permission to record this, to be honest, and I don't want to, move my hands too suddenly. But my cell phone's right here, and
Again, the more you start making demands and not answering my requests,
it's just a request, sir.
all my requests have been denied, right? You gave me your license, and since then it's been lack of compliance, 100%.
I've complied. I've given you my license, my
You won't let me take a look inside the car?
Well, sir, I'm going to be late for work. I'm going to potentially lose my job if you start.
Well, I'm here trying to work. My job is to make sure that you are safe and everyone else is safe. And again, your lack of wanting to work with me makes me think you're trying to hide something behind that suit.
No, the suit is just a requirement for work. It has nothing to do with hiding anything.
Okay.
But I know my rights, and I
Okay.
prefer to not let you search my car.
Okay, so you're not going to be compliant. We're not going to do this the easy way.
Well, what other way is there, sir?
The easy way would be you letting me in the car. The hard way is that I keep you here, make you more late for work. Maybe I let you go, but maybe I just keep you here for a while, right? Because that's really at my discretion, right?
I'm not sure
you
this is legal, to be honest, sir. And
you wanted to talk about the law. I'm the one with the badge, right?
I kind of want to record this on my phone.
Yeah, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if you kept your hands where I could see them, bro.
Well, they're here on my legs,
where I
like
can see them.
But my phone is right here. If you don't mind, I'd prefer if you just let me go, please. I'm on lunch break, sir, and
Again, you keep saying things like "let me go," and that implies that you're taking off from your responsibilities, right? All right, don't worry. You're lucky there's a car behind you, bro. Get on your way. If I see you around here, I'm searching the inside of that car.